a policy. So you can't just attack the man. You have to attack the policy. And what is the policy? Mr. President, you know, our entire banking system has failed. No heads are rolling, and all you're doing is trying to heal the system, okay, as it existed.
You got to rethink the system's infrastructure, pretty much. You got to.
Or they'll yell about something. Yes, you have to. Yes, capitalism as it was practiced, and its practice failed. That has to be changed.
Make it, as you were saying, a sustainable practice of capitalism.
You could have washed out fucking by having the administration funneling money to banks in hopes that the banks would start lending to the public is insane. It's essentially saying, Gunner, you used to be rich. Now you're poor. So I need to get money to Joe over there. So why don't I give you money until you feel, you know, comfortable enough that you don't mind giving Joe some money as a loan? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your comfort level, Don? Well, I used to be worth like fucking
yada yada.
You know, 10 million. So when I get back to 10 million, I'll fucking make Joe a loan. You know?
Yeah.
In the meantime, the government could just said, hey Joe, how much do you need? Okay. Well, you're about to go out of business, so go fuck yourself, and we'll take you out at $2 a fucking share to your investors, and then, hey Joe, how much you need? $1,200 back. Ding dang dang. You know what I mean? It's the fear of talking about nationalism, you know, nationalizing something for the betterment, to fix it, to do the right thing, things of that nature, yada yada yada. All these people have to get paid off. You had to make good on that. There's a explosion out there was huge. Solid, you know what I mean? So that's how they covered those banks. And it is a cartridge, but you got to call it out, right? You have to call it out.
Pound on the table and get fucking people to start paying attention.
On a guy pretending it's gasoline, the guy's freezing. Boom, boom, boom.
It's Bill Schultz.
What is it? No, but that's funny, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta listen to the newspaper and make those witty comments, dude. That's great.
Yeah, fucking Bill Schultz, dude.
He's awesome. He's funny as hell, dude.
Well, Greg, see, I don't think that you're actually looking back at the situation at hand. See, like, fucking newspaper talking. In Peru, he's known as a sponge.
Yes. Greg is hardcore to that guy. He'll introduce everyone else, give him compliments, and then he's like,
yeah, he'll be like, oh, and this is Megan Kelly. She's so hot, she's been known to roast marshmallows just by looking at them.
yeah.
And then he'll be like, and Bill Schultz, he's considered viral in parts of Kuwait.
Yeah.
Like,
Viral in parts of Kuwait.
Yeah, dude. This shit's good stuff, dude.
It is. Dude, I just wish it wasn't on so late.
I know the 3 in the morning's got to go. It's got to be brought back.
At 11, dude.
On the weekends, it comes on at 12. On Saturday, on like Saturday.
During the week, it's 3 in the morning. On the weekends, it's like earlier.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Fox News can't let the craziness of Red Eye into the mainstream. They tested it at like 10 o'clock at one point, and they're like, no, wrong crowd.
11?
I think they had it at 12 at one point, too. I think they may even try at 11. At one point, O'Reilly ended and Red Eye started. But then Greg did that whole thing about, let's ask Bill. Why don't we ask O'Reilly? Come on, O'Reilly, what do you think about all this? And then, like, it was like, I'm waiting for somebody to Facebook friend me. It's like, so far I've asked Neil Cavuto, Bill O'Reilly, Greta Van Susteren, to like start naming off all the fucking major contributors.
Yeah.
He's like, and no one will be my friend. And then like all these people were sending him mail being like, so do people even acknowledge you at the Fox News building, or is it kind of just like oh yeah, that's that guy that does that fucking fake show?
No, it's not even that fake show. It's that guy does a just crazy comedic show, man.
I like it better than the Daily Show. Even though it's got the fucking weird ass like blatant sexual undertones.
Oh, it's over the top.
Oh, like,
it's different. It's different than the Daily Show. They're not the same. They're similar.
But it's not based like it's not based like an O'Reilly type thing, like a I'm going to sit here, bring some people in, you're going to hear my thoughts. Like, it's more like a...
It's a different type of... See, the Daily Show is like satire. And the other one, well, and they're different types of satire. And Red Eye is a different form of satire, or a different form of social commentary and things of that nature. So they're similar, but they're different. And so they are very different. You know, though they will approach similar subject matter. You know, and that's what makes them both unique and both fantastic. In my opinion, I like them. I mean, I think they're great shows.
Oh, totally, dude.
Jon Stewart has actually been given kind of a mandate by a lot of, you know, he's kind of been given a mandate by the public to, you know, be a social activist and to report on, you know, the different viewpoint toward the news. You know, kind of calling a spade a spade. You know what I mean? Doing it in a satirical way.
Yeah.
So, you know, so anyway, he's kind of been given a mandate, and he's been given time at the podium, and I think he's done well. Yeah, I think they're both really good shows.
And damn, Red Eye, it's kind of, it's loosely based around the news of the day. You know, they'll give ridiculous commentary, but at the same time, they'll have people like you were saying the other night, we were watching Ann Coulter appear. You're like, what the fuck is this? Where did she come from?
So, yeah.
You're like, jive! Like, so go up and sit there watching the New York Times talking to me, and then Ann Coulter appears out of nowhere, but it's like, they'll have their satirical premise.
Let them die, dude. Let them die. She's a dinosaur of an old age. She's a bushy. Just let her fucking go find a corner and laugh. Just be done with it.
I think she creates the tension that's needed to make her money, to sell her books. I get it.
She's attention. She's a parasite, dude.
She's a parasite.
What that fucking occupation is that you just said. She creates the controversy with which she's able to sell books. Go find a corner and fucking decompose. I mean, Christ almighty, what fucking dude. You know? She's living in the problem, not the solution.
Yeah, well,
maybe not.
I think she...
a little too far, because I'm sure she has moments. However,
she makes some good points. She's very well versed on her history of the parallels between... She's got some of her opinions even talking about back to like McCarthyism and all that. It makes a lot of sense. Some of it makes a lot of sense. I forgot what book it was. I forgot which one it was. Might have been Godless.
Somehow I feel that you're recording this, and if you are, then it's going on the record. You'll read O'Reilly, and you'll read Ann Coulter. I
didn't read the Ann Coulter, except for like a paragraph. I need to read Economic... See, that's why I haven't read Economic Hitman yet. It's because when I was reading O'Reilly, I wasn't even able to watch TV.
Although it's a crucial book.
No, I do need... That's the one that's first on the list. That's the one that I even tried to get my mom to read it, just because I was like, no, this is what I need to read. So if you're asking me what kind of book you should get, you should get this.
Great book, dude. You need to read. You can even read it first if you want.
What's that?
And I got to go pick up a new copy because I let you guys borrow it and they never gave it back. When Genius failed, came out in '98. It was right after long-term capital management collapsed. And it kind of gave a story of the collapse, you know, things of that nature, about hedge fund and yada yada, the story and everything. Crucial book, dude. Very good.
See, the fucking tea parties, dude.
Oh, I've got to go online.
I already got the thing for Savannah. I already got everything. I already got it. It's going to be at River Street. I'm going to get some shredded up money. I'm going to shred up like $20 or $1 bills. I'm going to get some cheesecloth and some fucking string, and I'm going to dunk that motherfucker in the river until I get put on camera. And then I just need a minute of the camera on me so I can just tell everybody what they need to do to fix the situation. You know, just give me that fucking 1 minute on camera.
I'm going to shred $20.
Or actually, I'll probably just go buy one of those $5 things of shredded money, rather than shred up some money.
You know what we should do? You know what you do to get on television for that, Gunner?
What's that?
All right, check this out. You got to make a giant tea bag. Big giant, like, Lipton sign, whatever the hell you want to do, or some, like, Earl Grey, even better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
English and shit like that, or, English breakfast or something. Make some, giant-ass tea bag and go down to the river, dude, with, like, a couple of them. If you're going to dunk, like, money in, like, it's a tea or something like that, make, like, a giant,
Giant.
Would you do that?
I could fucking make it.
You could get, like, a giant canvas.
Oh, no, dude.
So the end.
Industrial design, dude, I could make fucking anything. I'll make this thing. I'll make them in a way so that I can hand them out to people so I can get everybody dunking giant tea bags. I'm telling you. Tea Party, Savannah 09.